Hi, I'm sharing Dressing for Blessing, wisdom teachings to bring zest to today's executive woman. I'm Linda Babulik, and I'm so happy to be here. And as you may know, I'm dedicating the rest of 2021 to sharing these timeless wisdom teachings. My journey started in 2003 with my first shamanic vision quest. And I've been able to integrate these teachings and others for my clients, and now for you. We are seeking. Your journey is about waking up and remembering your true nature, spirit, personality. We're always in that process of becoming that which we already are. Increase your connection to the vibrational energies that open your heart so that you are stronger and you feel happier and you feel zestier and your true self just shines through. Yes, it's about energy and energetic vibrations and fulfilling our sacred contract. We're going to talk more about that later. Today's topic, as I mentioned, dressing for blessing. Did you go to church when you were young or to grandma's house? Maybe you still go to church. Go visit grandma, go visit an auntie, and you would get dressed up. And children, when they're being baptized or christened, they wear what's called a blessing dress for their special day and ceremony. Brides and grooms and wedding parties get dressed up for the dressing for blessing of their ceremony. And these special occasions, they're made more special when we dress up. Friday night, my husband and I have date night, and we get dressed up. Even during the lockdown, nobody else was going to see us, but we see each other. It was so nice to see him, and it still is, to see him in a nice shirt, and it just takes the ordinary and brings it to a place of extraordinary. It's part of preparing for the ritual that I have been sharing with you so far. It's dressing for blessing, or date night. It's one more thing we do to create and welcome that sacred space for connecting to spirit or connecting to each other's. That's still dressing for blessing. And we step into the power and the energy of our intention. And when we're dressing for blessing to connect with the divine, we are connecting with the divine, our higher self, the God, goddess. Dressing for blessing means that you aren't just putting clothes on. The very act of selecting what you wear and getting dressed is a ceremony. Make it a ceremony. Think of yourself as the queen, as you're being helped to put your robes on and to put your jewelry on. Ever since I started sharing these timeless wisdom teachings, I have worn these necklaces every video. So this necklace was an anniversary gift this year. I love it. It's by a fabulous designer who has all his jewelry made in Bali, and they plant bamboo trees as a gratitude for being in that country. And he hires all women crews to make this beautiful jewelry. It's such a connection for me. And it's the crescent moon. And I have a big connection to the moon. I love the moon. This necklace is my ceremonial necklace. It's made of turquoise. It has obsidian in it. It has pineapple quartz in it. And it has this lovely locket that has a garnet stone on the outside. And on the inside, it has a little red pouch. And in that little red pouch, 108 diamonds. Now, if you've studied Tai Chi, there are 108 moves in Tai Chi. 108 is a sacred number. And this connects me to my higher self, to my divine, so that I could download and hear those messages from spirit, from soul, that I can then pass on and share to you. And in the tradition that I studied, the shamanic studies in, we wore long dresses when we would have our gathering circle dances, long dresses to touch the earth, to touch Mother Earth, and to make that connection. And when I went on my spiritual journey to Bolivia and to Peru, yes, I went to Machu Picchu, the long way over the glaciers, and it was very ceremonial for me to see the women wearing their long dresses and connecting with Mother Earth in their traditional dress. I wrote an article in Canada Fashion Magazine, and in it, I say this, find the right page. I talk about personal appearance is what you bring into the room, and image is what you leave behind. So when you think about it, that changes the energetic vibration even before you make that connection. When you're dressing for blessing, you're thinking about the intent of that great connection, that intent for opening your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. And there are more in my series that are coming out on wisdom teachings. I'd love to have you comment, let me know what you think, and certainly share it with your friends and your family. Thank you so much for being with me.